Running up and hanging up and here da 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 da. My bad boy, man, right up, what's good? Welcome to Dari's channel. You feel me? Took me a while to hop back on that bit. Blow, 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 blow. But I'm on that bit. Christina's Ghost. Christina's Ghost. You feel me? We're gonna read chapter 1. See what I'm saying? And yeah. Lock in, lock in. My name be playing like drums and stuff. Ignore that. Tears won't help. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Chris is going to throw up again. Jenny shrieked. Jenny shrieked the news. Hey, bro, you heard to read the book. Don't worry about how I read the book. I really didn't already read chapter 1 for real. But I'm starting over because I want to do it on the channel. Alright. Jenny shrieked the news. The back of Uncle Ralph's thin neck turned red. He swung the car off the road and braked at the edge of the steep slope. Chris hurtled out the car halfway down the hill. She knelt and waited for the waves of sickness to overwhelm her. Nothing happened. A breeze cooled her forehead. The air was sweet after the pizza and oranges smell. Pizza and oranges, smell of Uncle Ralph's old Chevy. At the bottom of the hill, a steam glittered in the sun. Neat, Chris thought. Period. She wished she could stay right there. Period. She wished she could walk to Grandma's house in Oakley. Period. Or fly. Or fly! Exclamation point. She was sure that she got back. Next page. In the car, she'd be sick again. Period. How about it, Christina? Question mark. We haven't got forever. Chris looked up and saw Uncle Ralph and Jenny peering down at her. Uncle Ralph sounded annoyed. As usual. Period. He sometimes called Jenny old girl. And he called other people sport or buster. But he always called Christina Christina. Dang, come on, sunlight. Come on, sunlight. I was using that. You look sort of green, Jenny said when they were back in the car. Sort of green and sort of gray. Very yucky. That's how I feel, Chris told. Dang, I shouldn't have looked away. Dang, why I do that? Chris told her. Open the window on your side, okay? I hope you did not see that. And don't eat any more oranges. For the next hour, Chris kept her face turned to the open window and tried to think good thoughts. Going to Grandma's was okay to think about. If she had to be away from home, she'd rather be out in the country with Grandma than anywhere else. Thinking about home, even for a second, was a mistake. Every time she pictured her house standing empty, she began to feel sick again. Period. By now, her parents were in Seattle, on their way to 5 weeks of conference and vacation in Alaska. Period. Excuse me, my boy. Don't come over here while they're judging, my boy. The door. Hit that bit. Thank you. Alright. No, don't think about that. Think about sleeping in a sleeping bag out under the trees. Grandma let her do that as often as she wanted. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Think about fishing in the little river in a quarter mile. Tears won't help. Oh wait. Oh. Wasn't supposed to read that. A quarter mile away. Think about exploring the old barn or climbing the very top of the tree of the oak in Grandma's front yard. Last summer, he scrambled 2/3 of the way to the top before Jenny saw her and tattled. The wind blew Uncle Ralph's vision cap from the back window shelf onto Chris's lap. She slicked her dark hair behind her ears and put on the cap, tilting it on the side. Then she leaned over the seat and twisted the gang. Then she leaned over the seat and twisted the rearview mirror so she could see herself. Will you cut that out? Uncle Ralph pushed the mirror back into position. His long, narrow face glowered at her. And take off my hat, if you please. Jenny giggled. Chris took out the hat. You don't like me? She said softly, but of course Uncle Ralph heard. I do like you, he said. It's just you always get things in a muddle. Christina. You don't think I'm a past middle-aged man. I'm a past middle-aged man. That's what the book say, not me. And I suppose I have past middle-aged problems. That's what the book say, not me. I happen to believe a girl should act like a lady and dress like one, he added. Chris considered throwing the cap at him and decided she better not. She glanced down at herself and at Jenny. Her sister's jeans looked brand new. Chris's were torn almost to whiteness. The way she liked them. Jenny wore a crisp red and white plaid. Next page. Shirt. And Chris wore a t-shirt with Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Picture on the front with a hole under the arm. Even though Jenny was only 8, 2 years younger than Chris, she insisted on blow drying her pale brown hair so that it fell in waves around her face. Chris didn't care for her own hair, as long as it didn't get in her way. Chrissy is a tomboy, Jenny commented. She can't help the way she is. Facts. Chris threw the cap at her. Can we just forget it? Uncle Ralph said. Tomboys are okay. You're fine, Christina. But Chris knew he was counting the minutes until he could drop her and Jenny too at Grandma's house. Her mother had said